Better Beans is a full-service branding and design company based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Through branding techniques they've developed from decades in the business industry, the Better Beans team travels the country to help businesses better tell their story. This week, the Better Bean team travels from their home base in Atlanta to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, the second fastest growing metropolitan area in the country. They've been tasked with helping to rebrand Palmetto Preschool at their newly constructed building. Palmetto Preschool seeks to encourage healthy growth and development of each child by providing a safe, secure, and nurturing learning environment. Led by School Director Amber Rogers, Palmetto Preschool is quickly growing in the Myrtle Beach area.
Hello, I'm Neil from Better Beans Branding. We're here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, working with our friend Amber Rogers. This location is a new construction, new build. The site was basically started about 15 weeks ago. Today we're going to walk through and talk a little bit about all the things that you see here, and there's going to be a lot of flurry of action going on. There's contractors left and right. There are people coming and going with signage. Of course, the Better Beans team is here, and we're having a lot of fun. So we invite you in, come on in and come check out Palmetto Preschool, and let's see what we've got going on.
The team's job begins long before they arrive on site, and it can take months of preparation and planning to prepare everything that they need. Interior designer Jordan Woodruff faces many challenges when creating the vision for the install.
Yeah, so we got the set of plans, so I was able to kind of look through from that perspective what we were dealing with, how many spaces, how many rooms, all that kind of stuff. Amber had sent me the list of finishes that they were using, so the flooring had been selected pretty much already. The front counter, I think some of those details had been in the works, so it was really more about just making sure everything fit together.
I can't see, so as long as Ted can see, we're good. Hey man, we need a Better Beans trailer.
On the first day, the team arrives and begins to unpack and prepare all of the branding items for installation.
So we're taking a look right now at a real important process, right? The ability to make sure that as somebody comes through a building, they know where they're going. Directional signage is pretty important. And so over here, we've got Ted Wilcox is working on door signs for each of the classrooms in this building at Palmetto.
Ted Wilcox is the visual graphic specialist for Better Beans Branding. For over 12 years, he has provided graphic consultation and signage for businesses, sports complexes, and even the U.S. Armed Forces.
So right now, I'm just in the prepping stage of getting all the signage together so we can lay them out and put them exactly where they need to go. These were pretty cool because we was able to incorporate their logo with this was laser cut, and we was able to do their logo so it'll be double-sided. So either way you're coming down the hall, they'll know exactly where the kid is, and it's labeled by color. So we have a toddler's that's green, and we also have a toddler's that's blue. So it's color coordinated.
What I really like about that is that ability to take something that's as important as their brand and incorporate it into pieces that are functional, right? We spent a lot of time talking about that branding should be both pretty and effective, but also functional for everybody that's using it. This is a great example of meeting all of those standards.
We wanted to do something really different with the canvases here, partially because we do a lot of these, and I wanted to do something that was a little bit more artistic. So we had the photographer come in and do this amazing 10-foot white sheet and brought the kids in and laid them out and came up with this product. We're going to actually be tying these together to the tour stops, and this just really kind of helps reiterate what the tour stops are.
This probably is my favorite part of the job. Now all the wonderful things that each customer does, they get to display it here. Instead of word of mouth, now they can see it live and in action. So they can, every day, it gives employees, parents, and everything, reminders of the great things that they do here. So.
Which is just a great way to incorporate artwork and add color to the space, and then actually show parents what is taking place.
While Ted and Jordan finish hanging canvases and installing the tour stops, Neil heads out to pick up supplies and find paint that will match the color of the logo for Palmetto Preschool.
This paint color, the whole reason I'm doing this is because I didn't want the lobby to not have a punch of color. They have their, Ted's actually going to install the lobby logo on this. And it's an inexpensive way to just add some excitement.
Sometimes you just gotta take over and just say, hey, here's how you got paint. You know, back in the day, I used to have my own painting company, and so I thought I'd just chip in, help on Jordan's crew. No, not really take over, just help out, be part of the team, and show Jordan that I got a little something, something.
On day 2, the Better Beans team begins finishing touches on the inside of the building and begins work on the signage outside.
So now here we have the monument sign going in for to have oncoming traffic from both sides to be able to see it. We went with a single-sided sign, but it's single-sided but double-sided, where you have one side and then the other side, so you see it in both directions. This time, since we're not local and where we're stationed out of, we had to use local vendors here to handle permitting and stuff like that. But even with all that being done, permitting and them making the sign, we still able to get that brand design that we needed for the Palmetto Preschool. So that's going in now. It's cold out here. Even in the cold, we still got to work outside. So, but it's working out great.
As they finish up the signage and branding projects outside, they bring in Amber to do the first walkthrough.
We love this paint color. I mean, I just it's soft, but it makes everything else really pop, and I think that's what we really wanted.
Good.
The canvases obviously came out phenomenal. Even with the kids, it's a great detail as far as also on your tour stops and just seeing what we're all about. These faces, especially with all of them having something to do with education, which is really what our preschool, where we feel like we stand out is the education element of it, which all of these have something to do with that.
Is that we were able to take the logo and incorporate it right into a sign, so it kind of becomes more of a feature element for every room.
But that was really important for us to have something where we can push logo without words, so that we can just take the pencil Palmetto and just take that away from the Palmetto Preschool. Just use that as our, like we talked about some of the other companies that just use logo without letters.
We just unscrew the corner, and that peels back. So that whole thing is not. And you can stick whatever you want to, as many things as you want to on it. It's a new design that they come out with, so we're pretty cool to be able to use it at your here.
Yeah,
it looks
I
great.
love it.
Very functional. So.
Yeah,
The teachers are going to love how easy it is to use that and it still look nice.
Three months after construction was completed on Palmetto Preschool, Amber and the students loved their new school.
We love it. The kids love it. Lots going on. They really like the playground space. They like the nice big open classroom spaces. They say it's the nicest preschool that they've been in, nicest preschool anywhere around Myrtle Beach. They really like the layout and the paint colors. They really like how comfortable it feels for them and the kids when they're here. Even with all the challenges, it was a really great experience. We had a great experience with the contractor, great experience with Better Beans. Overall, just a fantastic process.